All right, shalom, shalom, Akim. Before I get started, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. Also, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace, safety, and much love unto the elect that scattered around the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make their calling of election sure. Shalom to you and your families. This is the brother Atazawam here, back in the spirit with another lesson. Going to be entitled, Maintain Your Edge and Make Necessary Adjustments. That's one thing you got to keep when you're in this truth. You want to keep your edge. You want to keep the edge about yourself, meaning you want to constantly be in that spirit of being on fire, man, ready to go whenever, man. One thing that you will see that develops or tries to develop and pull you out the truth is the spirit of complacency, man. Trying to get too comfortable in Babylon because, you don't want to go through no more hell. You're tired of enduring, you're tired of suffering. Okay, so then what happens is, men become complacent. They start to seek things of the world, and essentially they lose their edge in the spirit. Okay, you start to see them come around less and less. You start to see their video production going, the volume going down in their video production. When they come around, they all quiet, kind of in a bitter spirit. And that's because they losing the edge. And this is a reoccurring spirit that Satan likes to use to tug men out of the truth. Is the spirit of complacency, man. Okay, so he opens up other avenues of worldly attachments to draw you out of the truth, man. So you want to always keep that edge about yourself, man. Okay, you want to always keep that edge about yourself in this truth because we ain't even got to the hard part yet, man. Okay, so when it come down to being about this thing, you're supposed to be ready to move at a drop of a dime. But if you're in that comfortable, complacent spirit, you got to make the necessary adjustments, man. Okay? You got to make the proper adjustments in this truth. Because you got to remember, Satan don't pull you out the truth in 24 hours. Satan is a consistent tug every day that you wake up in Babylon. It's a consistent tug, a steady tug at your spirit to try to withdraw you from the attachment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Okay? So he's constantly trying to pull at your spirit. It's up to you to make the necessary adjustments and mortify the members of the flesh so your connection will be stronger with Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And you will keep that edge, man. One thing about a soldier is a soldier should never lose his edge, man. Okay? When I say your edge, I mean just your spiritual grit, your mental toughness, your fire. So one thing you see certain jakes, the fire start dwindling out, because they get in that complacent spirit, that complacent mind frame. They start forsaking the ministry. You don't see them until Saturday. Before he was a brother that came around pretty much 2-3 days out the week. You would see him fellowship, have a drink with him, talk, chop it up, laugh. Now go get to a point you don't see certain dudes to Saturday, man. You put that spirit out there, Jake, don't listen. So you want to be in the mind frame of keeping that edge about yourself, man. This is the wrong time to get comfortable, man. Okay? So I got the word adjust on the Edom Online. It's from late 14th century, adjusting. It says to correct, remedy. Okay? So you got to come with certain spiritual remedies, man. Okay? You can't be in that this what worked for me spirit. No, you got to remember as you get further and further down this walk, that Satan gonna be pulling at you in ways that if you haven't been adjusting for it, he gonna snatch you out, man. Okay, so you got to correct certain things about yourself, man. You can't try to bring that old man into the truth. You got to get rid of that old dude, because if not, if you hold on to the old ways about yourself, Satan is gonna find a way to use that old leaven to get you out, man. So you got to adjust. Nobody that's in the truth should be really using the term, well, when I was in the world, I was always like that. If you saying that, that's because you ain't mortifying the members of the flesh. Because when you first woke up, you're supposed to be that's a born baby. So you ain't even supposed to really remember or hold on to the ways that you had before the truth. And if you do have those ways, it's up to you to figure out how to correct it. Okay? So continuing on, it says add, assemble, calibrate. Sometimes you got to recalibrate, man. You got to, one thing I was doing the other day, I went on my YouTube page and I went to all of my videos and I went to my first video that I did. And I just watched it, analyze myself, my approach, my spirit, everything about myself. During my first video, I analyzed it and measured myself up until now to see if that fire is still in me. What can I correct? Have I grown from that point? And if I have, what have I incorporated more? Where can I go from the point that I'm at to the next point, man? You got to recalibrate at times. Okay, it says gauge, regulate to bring near, add next close by, and to join. So you want to add the righteous fruits of the spirit so that you will prosper and grow. Okay, now I got the word complacent in the etymon line. Now check this out. It says pleasing. Okay, very pleasing. To be very pleased. Pleased with oneself. If you in the spirit where you pleased with yourself, then you're telling yourself subconsciously that you don't have to go grow. You don't have to do anymore. You don't have to exert anything else into the body because you're pleased with what you're doing. Okay? A man that's in his right mind frame is going to be like, I'm always going to be in the spirit of I can do more. I can add more. I can push myself more. Okay? Damn, when was the last time I linked up with brothers? Damn, when was the last time I did it on location? When was the last time I read? When was the last time I did a Hebrew lesson? When was the last time I looked into history? Okay? If you feel like you've perfected this ministry, then you should be on a chariot. You should be translated like Elijah. Okay? It's not the time frame to be, being all in that self-pleasurable spirit. That's complacent. Okay? That's what you call complacent, man. The mindset of develop an increased mindset, man, and an increasing mindset. You want to try to grow, and it get hard. Sometimes Satan be on you, like, damn, I can't break this spirit, but you got to keep fighting. You got to keep pushing past that, man. All right. Now this is Isaiah chapter 29 and 19. The meek also shall increase their joy in the Lord, and the poor among men shall rejoice in the Holy One of Israel. So we supposed to grow within the joy. All right, we're supposed to be happy every day that we here and we still see the fall of America, man. And sometimes you get sick of this place. You be kind of in a grumpy mode, a grumpy spirit. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want nobody talking to you. But you gotta learn to shake that, man. You gotta learn to shake it. As a man that's serving Yahweh Bashim Shai, really when we look around, we should be showing more joy to the Lord, man. Because he's bringing these prophecies about, man. You look at what's going on in the earth now, and then look at it 7 years ago, 8 years ago, when you was in the truth. It's picked up, man. Okay, it's picked up, so we supposed to be happy. Any day, man, something could pop off any day now. Just a random situation that can affect the lives of the people. It could pop off any day, man. So we're supposed to increase. We're supposed to grow in that aspect, man. Adjusting, building ourselves up in the spirit. Asking yourselves, what more can I contribute, man? Okay? Because you're going to want to be a dead lock-in, when it comes down to being sealed for the elect. Okay? This is Job 17 and 9. It says, the righteous also shall hold on his way, and he that have clean hands shall be stronger and stronger. And the scriptures tell you in Ecclesiastes 9 and 10, it says, whatsoever a man findeth to do it with all his might. You see? So if you got clean hands, if you working from a pure spirit, if you giving a pure labor, a clean labor, if you really trying to show the brothers the way, and you exhort brothers, you admonish brothers, you help brothers if brothers need help, try to comfort brothers, you try to give them advice, you try to do your works on your own and edify the elect that's watching on the YouTube channel, staying up to date with current events, sending up these prayers, you're going to be stronger and stronger in the faith, man. Okay, but if you in that complacent spirit, you don't like to adjust, you like your little zone, your little area, and I'm going to stick to that. And eventually Satan going to find that Achilles heel, man. He going to tap it. Okay? He going to find that Achilles heel and he going to rupture it, man. He going to get you out of there, man. All because of complacency, man. Okay? One thing you'll find is that you see certain guys that come into the truth and they already act like they're in the kingdom of heaven. No fear, okay? They don't move with the fear of falling out. They don't move with the fear of offending brothers. There's another thing you see Jake do. Jacob will offend your ass in a heartbeat, man, without the fear, cause their fear levels ain't up to par, man. You know, you gotta pray, ask your how about Shemal Shah for more fear. Don't get in that spirit. Yeah, you pray for more fear. You know, don't find yourself in the situation. Duh. Yeah, you're gonna find yourself in the situation where the Lord gonna put fear in you, but it's gonna put the fear in you. He gonna protect you. You know, but you gotta embrace a lot of things that's uncomfortable in the truth, man. You know, you gotta embrace it. You know, sometimes you might be a point in your life where your money ain't the same, man. You know, you trying to figure out how to get, you know, how to make ends meet. You know, then that spirit of depression might come trying to attack you. You know, you start feeling like you can't provide how you once used to provide. You got to fight through that shit, man. You know, you can't let Satan take you away from the Lord, no matter what comes. Things get uncomfortable, but hey, I bet in the spirit, your spirit growing. Okay, that's all a part of the course. You know, so I'm gonna read that again. Job 17:9. The righteous also shall stand on his way, and he that have clean hands shall be stronger and stronger, man. And that's that. Hey, I did a video dealing with unclean ways and the Lord purifying your ways. And you could send up a good prayer to ask the Lord to give you a pure spirit, a good pure mindset, so you could work with a pure spirit, man. It'd be good, clean work, no shoddy business, man. All right, let's go to 2 Peter 1:5. It says, matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 4. It says, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises. See, these promises that we read about that was given unto Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the seed of Israel, these are precious promises, man. Okay? You see the chaos that's happening on the planet Earth, where the elite is pretty much on the temper tantrum, tearing up the air, tearing up the water, tearing up the food, tearing up the minds of the people. It's all because of the promises that we have. That's why he's doing this. He wants that birthright, man. So these are very precious and great promises. And we have the opportunity to partake in these promises firsthand. Get out of that spirit of complacency, man. Adjust. Stop getting offended when brothers got to correct you about certain things. Stop getting offended if you watch a video and that video is pertaining unto you. Well, it might be pertaining unto you, man. Grow up. Okay? It says that by these ye might be partakers of the divine nature. Okay? So if you want to be a partaker of the divine nature, that divine intervention, okay, well, Yahweh Shai comes back and redeems his elect from off the face of the earth and gives them that incorruptible crown and life everlasting. You want to be a partaker of that. But before you can get to that point, you got to adjust. You got to clean yourself. You got to purify your spirit, man. And it takes a hell of amount of effort, man. Concerted effort, concentrated effort is going to take for you to get that incorruptible crown. All right. It says, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust, and besides this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge. Let's get virtue. Okay. Let's get what virtue means.
Strong's G 703, arete.
Mm-hmm. It says a virtual course of thought, feeling and action, a virtue, moral goodness, any particular moral excellency as modesty or purity. So you want to add moral goodness, being morally upright, having good habits about yourself. And sometimes you're not going to be the most perfect brother, but you got to add these things, man. You got to add these things to your walk. Okay? It says, and to virtue, knowledge. And to knowledge, temperance. And to temperance, patience. And to patience, godliness. and to godliness, brotherly kindness. So these are all the things that you are expected to add to yourself, man. So if you're a brother that like to be an asshole all the time, you need to learn to add brotherly kindness within the midst of that assholism. Okay? You got to know when and when not to be an asshole, man. All right? If you got to learn to be godly, when you out and about, carrying yourself in a godly manner. People supposed to see you. They're supposed to see that you stand out. You're a different type of person. You're a different type of energy. You come with a positive force behind you. Sometimes you could be people could pick up on your spirit without you even saying anything because you carry that energy. Okay? It says, and to godliness, brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness, charity. So all of these things you want to add to yourself in the walk. And it takes time to get there, but you have to make the adjustments. Okay? You have to make the adjustments. If you don't like correction, that means you ain't willing to make no adjustments. If you don't like admonishment, exhortation videos, it's because inwardly you don't like to make adjustments, man. Okay? You don't want to grow. And that's poison. That's poison, man. Okay? It says, for if these things, verse 8, for if these things be in you and abound, they make you that ye shall neither be barren nor unfruitful in the knowledge of our Lord Yahushua Hamashiach. So if all of these spirits are just working and flowing through your energy, you're going to be a fruitful brother, man. You're going to always have something to contribute. You're going to always have something to offer in the spirit. Okay? Every time you come around, you're just going to have that same lively energy. Brothers going to want to be around you. Brothers going to want to call you for advice. Brothers going to always consider you, when it comes down time to, getting counsel on things. Because they know that those good spirits are moving within you. And you're going to always have an answer for certain things. Whether it's scriptures, brotherly advice, if a brother might be going through a certain situation, you just say the right thing to lift him up. Fruitful works, man. But you got to make the adjustments. If you don't make the adjustments, you ain't gonna grow. You're gonna find yourself at a point. You're gonna max out. You're gonna get tired of the truth. You're gonna get tired of the brotherhood. You're gonna get tired of correction. You're gonna get tired of doing 3 videos. You're gonna get tired of going to camp. You're gonna start putting your spirit more so into the flesh. Women, your household, cars, money, your job, 401k. You'll start putting your energy in that shit and become unfruitful. Brothers here, certain brothers, elder brothers here at the Atlanta camp, we seen it time and time again, man. Niggas get tired. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18. It says, but the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. That's your spirit, man. Okay? Your spirit's supposed to be shining more and more unto that day of perfection, man. When Yahushua comes back with that measuring stick, man, and measure up the spirits, okay, according to the gift of faith, to see who measures up to that stature and is going to be worthy to be saved. Okay? So get in that spirit that have a growth mindset, an abundant mindset, an increased mindset. Okay? Make adjustments, man. Okay? There's nothing wrong with adjusting, man. There's nothing wrong with growth. Get out the box, man. Okay? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.